Hello, it's been a while since I've been here on this channel, so I thought I'd give you all an update on what's going on. First of all, podcast projects. You may have seen an advert that we did about the Prisoner podcast that we're doing. Also, I'm doing a solo Captain Scarlet podcast. So we finally have the Prisoner podcast up and running. We're recording. We have 5 or 6 episodes in the can. We are hoping to record all of the episodes before we start releasing them, so there's still quite a way to go. And we haven't got guest hosts lined up for every single episode. We filled most of the slots, but there's still some available. So if you head over to ufocast.co.uk/prisoner, there'll be a link down below for that. Have a look, see if there's an episode that you like that hasn't been sorted yet, and bung us a line. Equally, the Captain Scarlet podcast, that's a solo podcast from me. If you're a fan of Captain Scarlet, I'm looking for solo contributors to complement my reviews. So 2 minutes per episode. Given over to somebody else. I've got a few slots signed up, but most of the episodes are still available. So if you like Captain Scarlet, or even if you're not aware of the show and are interested in watching one and giving a fresh comment, head over to ufocast.co.uk/captain and drop me a line as to which ones you want to sign up for. So those are 2 podcast projects that will, fingers crossed, see the light of day this year at some point. Doctor Who board game news. Now, on this channel, I have been a big fan of Time of the Daleks. I never did quite manage to get that last expansion. It does seem to have disappeared into the ether, annoyingly. Well, the 3 that I have are readily available. If you see the 3rd, 13th and 8th Doctor expansion out in the wild, do let me know, or possibly grab a copy for me. But the exciting news is that Don't Blink is a new Doctor Who board game that's coming in April. This is, as the name suggests, a Weeping Angels board game, and you are playing as the Doctor, Amy, Rory, or Clara on board a derelict spaceship, trying to avoid Weeping Angels whilst you repair the TARDIS. Slightly odd TARDIS crew to be bringing out at this point. Anyway, but there's a link down below to where you can have a look at the details and download the rulebook so that you can read up and see if that's something you might like to buy come April. I will probably be getting hold of a copy because it looks very exciting. Talking of games, you may have seen the review I did of this, The Great Escape card game. If you didn't and you're interested, there's a link up there in the corner. An expansion has come out for that called The Great Escape Recon, which aims to make it slightly easier to get people to escape. One of the things that I said about the original game is that it's very like the film in that almost everybody that you get out of the prison camp is either captured or killed, which means, although thematically it works brilliantly, it's very frustrating not winning the game quite often. So I'm interested to see how this plays. I haven't had a go at it yet. A forthcoming review will let you know what I think. And also, I've had this as well for a while, The Rat's Lair. It's another game from Zadorf, who make these mini card games. I hope to review that at some point as well. Finally, we have new Target novels, which is exciting. There's always exciting when we get new Target novels. These have been rumoured for a while, with listings suggesting Doctor Who Target novels were continuing. We now have those confirmed. The Eaters of Light, the Zygon Invasion, and the Fires of Pompeii from the new series. Really enjoy the Fires of Pompeii. I enjoy Series 4 of the new series. It's one of the best, in my opinion. It's the one for which I have most fondness and nostalgia. The other 2 I've only seen on original broadcast and not revisited because I haven't really revisited the Peter Capaldi era. I don't particularly recall enjoying either of those, but as ever, with turning them into books, there's a fresh chance to appreciate those stories. And as I said with my Witchfinders review, that was a story I didn't like on TV that was much better in book form. So looking forward to those. Also, we thought we were done with classic series Target novels. Now, I was aware that The Stones of Blood had been done as an audiobook only by original author David Fisher a number of years ago. Turns out he also did Android Invasion, which I somehow missed. But these are now going to be in print. So we will have 2 rival editions of each of those Terrance Dicks versions that we've already got on our shelves and these new David Fisher ones. So I look forward to getting hold of all of those, and we'll no doubt talk about those on this channel. So that's just a little bit of a catch-up from me, and I hope you keep your eyes peeled and your ears peeled for all that content I've talked about coming up on this channel. You know that I make promises or suggest that I'm going to do content at least that never materialises, but hopefully all of that will come to fruition at some point this year. So I look forward to you hearing and seeing more from me in 2022.